Their God is nature. They have studied nature and her ways so much they have developed ways to control her. This is why they mess with us and are always studying us. They genetically modify and alter nature and her beings. But she changes all the time. Nature is their God, and they will always have to play catch up with her. Because nature, I think Toni Morrison was one of the writers who said it, is God is change. And that's them, and they regard nature as their God. However, there is more enduring and powerful God than nature, and that is truth. Truth is unchanging. They believe by knowing the truth and keeping it away from us, that we'll be trapped by their illusionary system. Once someone knows the truth, their whole system of lies falls apart. That's why they created schools and approval systems like universities and certificates and tests, etc., etc. They think they know all of the truth, but they do not, because they would be free. Now, at the top, people who are controlling the system may know the truth, but everybody else, all those who are targeting you, they don't know the truth. That's why they're trapped by nature. And they do the chaotic thing that nature does and all of the depravity that could be exhibited in nature. The universal laws need to be studied. Then on top of this, they try to make their lies everybody's truth, i.e. religion. Everyone needs to have their own truths. So when you meet someone, you actually have to learn and discover the person. But nowadays, everyone are robotic carbon copies of each other, which makes us easier to control. If you take anything from this video, learn the universal laws, because they live by the universal laws, and create your own truths different than everybody else's. Just ensure that the truth that you create for yourself does not harm you yourself, it does not harm others. Your truth has to be based on some truth in reality. But again, there's so many different life experiences that truth is different for everybody. So, no two people should believe the same exact thing. They tried this by making all of these systems of control. That's why we have universities. That's why we have schools. They're all training systems. There should be multiple languages that you know, and different language, and there should be varied cultures. And so this is why I think Africa has so many, not just regional, but everybody has their own systems, their own truths. They really had to study Africa to conquer it. That is why it took them so long. But anyway, that's why Abrahamic religion was forced upon us, so that we all believe the same thing. They often torture people till they submit to religion. But clearly, so I'm just reading my thing here. So I wrote something here. But clearly they did not believe in God, but depraved, chaotic nature. That's what they believe in. This is also why they try to suppress those who speak the truth, because they destroy all the illusions. Honestly, if you know the truth, everything falls apart. They can no longer control you. And this is also why they attack the black community. This is also why they change our names. They gave us a name Black, or the title or description Black, where it means be lack, when we're not that at all. When we were clear of mind, we called ourselves the Moors. More meaning more than anything else. We are Moors before we are blacks. So again, we have to change that for ourselves. But when you know the truth, it sets you free. Even the language we speak, so much has been like, it degrades us in so many ways. So learn the truth and it will expose all of the illusions that we live under. The pursuit of truth is the most honourable thing a person can do. And people will trick you to say that, oh, you know too much, or you've gone too far, or you're delving into things that you shouldn't be looking. No, the truth will set us free. If you want to be free. Some people don't want to be free, and that is fair enough. So when you speak the truth to these people, they will rubbish you, will send you away, because they don't want their illusion to be broken. And speaking the truth is even more honourable than knowing the truth. So again, to my melanated people, highly melanated people, this is why they pursue us, and they try to suppress us, because everything we do is the truth. It's like the DNA, the truth is recorded in Ashtic records. Our DNA knows the truth. When we do things, we don't realize that we're exposing the truth without even knowing it. Our music, our sound, our language, our expressions. That's why they want to really oppress us, because we know the truth and we won't speak the lie. We speak the truth without even knowing that we're speaking the truth. A lot of the slang language is how the language should be. And the way that people speak formal English, or like, I put my fingers in quotes, proper English, is actually, it's depraved, the way that it controls people and suppresses them. But the slang frees people from that oppression. The civilizations based on the truth are eternal. They live on forever, because the truth is not changing, and it lives on forever, and it cycles, repeat itself solidly. Once you know the truth, you don't go through these in and outs that nature does, like, seasons and things like that. The truth will remain, and if you know it, you can't unknow it, and you'll be consistently master of your reality. Keep speaking the truth. They don't want you to wake up the others. Sorry about that. Somebody just called me. So they don't want you to wake up the others. Never bow to make them feel comfortable. The truth eradicates them and all of their illusionary systems. The truth is heaven. That's all I wanted to say. I'll speak to you guys later. Bye.